I'm Lynn Goldsmith, and I graduated from Beach High in 1965. I came from Detroit, whereas most of the girls that I knew went to junior high school together, and I was coming in really not knowing anybody. And so my favorite parts were being in a completely different environment than what I came from in Detroit, and finding that there were people there who I could really think of as friends. And my strongest memories, because we were more bonded, was the cheerleading team. I returned to Miami Beach in 1968. I returned to Beach High because I made a promise that I would stay for 6 months. And I returned as a substitute English teacher. And I left that, and I became a director for ABC TV, and I directed the first television rock concert series called In Concert on ABC.
Get ready for In Concert 91. Tonight, Scorpions.
For a minute, I was on the director path, and then I felt I had served my time, so to speak, and went back into music, but the music business. I was one of the first managers in the music business. I co-managed a band called Grand Funk Railroad, which became the #1 band in the world. And we played Shea Stadium. At that time, the only other group that had played Shea Stadium, I think, was the Beatles. When I left Grand Funk, I decided I wanted to do something that I didn't need authorization from other people. I didn't need assistance. I didn't need a crew. So I decided to start doing photography. I was also a recording artist under the name of Will Powers on Island Records.
Who is Will Powers?
Will Powers.
Will Powers.
Will Powers.
I've got the will. I've got the power.
Will Powers.
Will Powers.
Introduce Will Powers.
Will Powers.
But I don't have any willpower.
Before Will Powers.
With Will Powers.
To embrace Will Powers always.
I've had a lot of twists and turns, but the one constant has always been making pictures. The weight of my archive is definitely music. Well, there's no more important time. I live in the present. So whatever I'm doing at the moment is what's most important. I don't want to be stifled by whether it's a job that I become successful at, like my recording career is Will Powers. Photography for me, the camera is a passport into meeting and various people and traveling and learning. I don't have a favorite photograph or a favorite subject matter. What is my favorite has to do with being curious about what it is to be human.